guys, so today we are going to look at comparing fractions. This time, instead of using common numerators, common denominators, or half as a benchmark, we're going to look at using one whole as a benchmark. How can we compare fractions when we think about those fractions and a whole? Okay, so this is where you have to understand the relationship between the numerator, the denominator, and what does that denominator tell you, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give you two fractions, and then we're going to think about how we can compare this to using one whole as a benchmark fraction. It's kind of similar to how we did the half. The difference is that you really have to understand the fractional size pieces, okay? So you have to understand what does the fractional size pieces look like, okay? Let's start with the first fraction. I'm going to write them first, and then I'm going to model them, and then we're going to talk about the fractional size pieces and comparing them to a whole, and then we can compare the two fractions. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a fraction. The fraction I'm going to give you is 3/4. So if I want to represent the fraction 3/4, some things I know about the fraction 3/4 is that 4 is the denominator. The denominator, think about what the denominator tells you. What is the denominator? Okay, and if you said that it is the total amount of pieces in the whole, that is correct. Now remember, denominators can always be different, so your total amount of pieces are going to be different, which means the fractional size of your pieces are going to differ as well. So the first fraction I'm now going to model for you, as it has 4 parts, and we're going to shade in 3 parts. I'm going to move this out of the way so that it's next to the side. There we go. Okay, so the first one we're going to have 3/4. Okay, so if we take a look at 3/4 and we kind of think of it, comparing it to one whole, okay? So think about, what is a whole? If I'm using 3/4, what would be one whole, okay? So if you said 4/4, you are correct, okay? Because remember, there's 4 fractional size pieces in the whole. So if all 4 are filled in, you are at a whole. So if I think about 3/4, well, I'm only 1/4 away from a whole. 1/4, okay? So kind of keep that in your mind. 1/4, what does it look like, okay? You're 1/4 away from a whole right now. Okay, well, let's give you another fraction to kind of compare to, and then you can take those and we're going to compare those two fractions. Okay, another fraction I'm going to give you is, oh no, I'm writing to one way. Okay, sorry, is, let's see, 5/6. Okay, again, let's think about, what is a fraction 5/6? What does it look like? What are the fractional size pieces? What is the numerator and the denominator? Okay, so if I have the fraction 5/6, I know that one whole would be 6/6. Right now I only have 5/6. Okay, so I'm 1 away from a whole, but I'm 1/6 away from a whole. So let's go ahead and draw that model. So if there's 6 parts, I'm going to go ahead and put these, remember we put these, stack them so that we can keep them, we can go ahead and compare using these models as well. Now we're going to use 5/6, okay? So I have my 5/6 shaded. So remember I said, keep in mind what you know about 3/4 compared to a whole. Well, we know that 3/4 is 1/4 away from a whole. I'm gonna write that over here for you. We know that 3/4 is 1/4 away from one whole, okay? But then if we look at 5/6, 5/6 is 1/6 away from one whole, okay? Let's look at those pieces away from one whole. So if we see 1/4, 1/6, now we can kind of think about, well, what is 1/4, okay? And what is 1/6? We can also see it with our models. That 1/4 is a bigger piece. So 1/4 is going to be further away from 1, okay? So 1/6 is a much smaller piece, so 1/6 is going to be a little bit closer to one whole. So if 1/4 is away from the whole and 1/6 is closer to the whole, then we can see that 3/4 is actually less than 5/6. And I'm going to go ahead and write that we now know that 3/4 is less than 5/6. 6. And we can see that again because if you look at 3/4, it is further away from 1 whole. 1 whole would be all the way over here. It is further away because a fourth is a bigger piece, okay? It's a bigger fractional size piece. So 3/4 is going to be less than 5/6 because 5/6 is only 1/6 away from a whole, which is a smaller fractional size piece.